Hey Cancer, how about a reading for you today? I haven't had enough time to do readings and I'm just doing the ones that I'm called to do. So you're up. Oh, and the tower wants to announce itself to you. Something surprising happening these days? Some kind of dramatic change? Scorpio coming into your life? Or maybe it's just me, your Scorpio tarot reader. Let's see. I'm going to do a 7-card spread for you. Going deep, going long. Seeing what, looking underneath all of the leaves in the corner. I'm going to be really snoopy, Cancer. Let's find out what's going on with you, my friend. The card, Cancer, you quite often, the cards want to talk to me about you. I don't know. I'm only recently aware of Cancers at all. Okay. Recent past is a 2 of Pentacles. You have been doing some kind of balancing act in the very practical realm of the 3D world. You're walking up ice cubes, which can be quite slippery, carrying 2 precious pentacles. It looks precarious. But you look quite peaceful doing it. In your pink bathing suit. Look at her face. She's got this. You've been quite capably juggling while walking on ice cubes. I know that's silly, but in the present, my friend, there is a 3 of Swords. Some kind of painful heartbreak. 3 swords, crying eye up there. And she's holding that swirl at that black hole. Wow, more emotion coming out of that water droplets. Even the stars are made of this. Even the swords are made of stars. I love that representation of the 3 of Swords. I've not had this card yet. It's a relatively new deck. That is exactly what it feels like when you've been hurt, when you've been betrayed, and it's a black hole and you just obsess about it and you just have all these feelings about it. And it's, you're holding this and you're looking, you can't look away. This is that's a beautiful representation of a 3 of Swords. I feel it, honey. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for what you're experiencing. Okay, the cards want you to know this. It says hidden from you. There's a 9 of Pentacles, beautiful. You may already know this. You may be on your own in your beautiful home that you've made. You have your perfect singular life. You put a beautiful life together. Or somebody around you is going to send you. Okay, I'm getting a different reading off of this. That bird. The 9 of Pentacles quite often has a bird of prey, like a falcon that she has hooded, and that usually symbolizes that she looks inward to herself for wisdom, because the feathers and the air and the 9 of Pentacles is about being solitary and perfectly content in that very stable, secure, beautiful way. I feel when I look at this that for you, and what the cards want you to know, is that this 9 of Pentacles is not you. Although you might be in a 9 of Pentacles state, take or leave anything I say, but somebody is sending you this bird. She has not hooded her falcon. In fact, that falcon is about to leap off of her arm, or has just landed. I feel like there's a message here. We'll find out more about it when we clarify. And either a 9 of Pentacles is sending it to you, or you just received that this just landed on your arm. And it could be from inside your wisdom, but it feels like whether it feels like a revelation that it's coming in your Nine of Pentacles state. We'll see. You, my friend, appear in a Nine of Swords. Yeah, because you've been juggling on ice cubes, and then you're in betrayal, and you can't sleep. And you are anxious and obsessed, and you can't sleep, and there's this big bear behind you. And a snake wrapped around your arm. And you're crying. I think she's got a teardrop. Very sad. That's because you just had your heart broken. It's keeping you up at night. I feel like that bear is not bad. That bear is right there with you. You are being held through this Nine of Swords, through this loss, from a big, cuddly, divine, bear-like being. A very earthy, grounded, loving presence. It actually makes me think of, if you look back up there, this giant lion that my inner child had to have, it has a little bunny rabbit. It's very much the strength card in tarot. And that's what I see. Like, this bear is like that lion holding that little bunny rabbit. You're being held through what you're going through, which looks very painful. I feel you divinely supported, Cancer. Someone around you. Seven of Pentacles. Very practical, kind of stuck person. They're just working on their pentacles. Planted all these seeds. They're watering them, and they're waiting for them to grow. There's a reader I like called Sassy Scorpion. She dislikes this card intensely. The idea of waiting on the universe pisses her off. This is a spiritual practice that I am comfortable with. Seven of Pentacles, but somebody around you is slow. They're very patient. They planted their seeds, and they're just waiting for the little sprout to grow. They're watering it every day. I see the clouds behind this person look like they suggest the falcon that is landing in the Nine of Pentacles arm here. All right. Your advice, my friend. Five of Cups. Five of Cups. This is a Scorpio card. It's a card of transformation. You're in grief. You're in regret. You're looking backwards at all that has spilled, all that you've lost. You're in a dark, dark place. Cards are very clear about that. Behind you is the Two of Cups. Right behind you, when you're ready, no rush through grief. You know, like, you are currently in a Three of Swords. You are coming in as a Nine of Swords held by this big bear. And the bear could be, I see, as a sport supporting you. But grief can envelop you like that. Fear of what comes after can envelop you like that. And it's okay to stay. It's right to grieve as long as you need to grieve. The Two of Cups is going to be there when you turn around. That's what these cards tell me. You are looking into that vortex. It is the Three of Swords. Your loss. It's quite obsessive. It's captivating. It's painful. You know, it's captivating. You're being held by it. You can't look away from it. You can't look away from it. You're very dark. And the Two of Cups will wait for you. When you're ready, you can just turn around. The next card is the Six of Cups. Not that I have pulled, but in the deck, the Six of Cups is an emotional connection that is fun, young. And another version of that, your future, a Four of Swords. Healing. Healing lies ahead. Yeah. I think the Seven of Pentacles, this other person that's waiting, that's just patiently watering the pentacles that they planted, that is your Two of Cups. They're willing to wait for you to heal from what appears to be a challenging time. I mean, the Three of Swords is one of the most painful experiences in the deck. So, Three of Swords is followed by the Four of Swords. That's your future. What else we have here on the bottom? A Six of Swords, a Page of Cups, Four of Cups. Okay, so underneath this, you know what Awakening to Spirit, Cindy calls the kind of reason for the reading here. The underlying cards are like, you're going to be moving, Six of Swords, and it can be just spiritual movement or actual moving. There's your two. I feel like there's somebody who's waiting for you wherever you're moving to, and they have a true heart for you and patience for you. This is the Two of Cups that's behind you when you're done with this darkness, and it's going to be a while because you also have to do this next, right? You have to do this. You have to be alone with your losses, but there's always an Ace of Cups waiting for you. You just like, the cards are really clear that you're in pain and somebody loves you and is going to wait for you. And I hope that person, that person might be someone that you are already aware of, or it's somebody that is, your destiny. Let's find out a little bit more about that. Here, trying to think about what cards to clarify this with. Yeah, I'm going to go with Klimt here. I was going to use the Dark Tarot. Maybe let's just go with my instinct, because it's such a cartoonish, sexy little deck, but maybe it'll add something. It was really clear and nothing seems better. So let's just see. There's all these Amazonian powerful women here. All right, let's see. Clarifying with the Dark Tarot, trusting what the cards told me before I even sat down to do this reading for you, Cancer. Okay, Two of Pentacles. Cancer, I really wanted to have this open channel with you, and thank you for opening up to me. When I first started reading your cards, I couldn't get past inside. It's really hard. Cancer is choosy, and I relate to that. Cancer doesn't open up to just anybody. And I just feel really happy that you open up this much to me, my friend. I'm sorry that if this is your reading, this is a painful story. But you are loved. You have a Two of Cups, or a Page of Cups, kind of a young seeming person who's just hanging out, watering their pentacles, watering the seeds. I don't even know if you've met. Let's see. Okay, recent past, Two of Pentacles. There's a Four of Wands in your past. See what I mean about these cards? So you were balancing in the past, right? Two of Pentacles. We're clarifying your past. So this is before this heartbreak. Four of Wands that's like sometimes read as marriage. It's true love. It's celebration. It's being with your people. Mirroring. You mirror one another. 11-11. And to me, that the Lovers is you get to be your best self, and you don't mirror each other. Two of Cups and Four of Wands are mirroring cards where there's equality in them. Match. Hey, look at you. You're my person. That's the thing that you were in the recent past. What is this? Very passionate relationship. queer. Knave of Wands, pink. Okay, the Knave of Wands is the page. The page, when I read your cards, is somebody who is very different from you. They could be different in their national, ethnic, racial identity. They could be a queer person and you're straight. They could be, they're just, it's interesting because you have a mirror image here. This person, this Knave of Wands, who I feel you've been betrayed by or that you've lost somehow, tragically, this very passionate, very different, very different from you in some way. And you might think of them as somebody that dresses in a particularly unusual way, but this person is very sci-fi, in tune with. They're getting pink downloads. I mean, when I'm reading your cards, this is a queer person. So queer is a relation to the norm, which is outside of it. It's against it. So this person is different. Maybe not from you. You might be different too. Maybe you met your mirror, your fellow queer person. If you don't like queers, just move on. I find a different reader. But yeah. So you're balancing. And then thirdly, what else is going on here? The Empress. Very nurturing, very mature, feminine. I'm trying not to use feminine. Very earthy, grounded, the source of life. I mean, she's your ideal person. She's like it. This is, the Empress is you, could be you. I feel like, yeah. I feel like what's happened here is in the recent past, you met this little Page of Wands, the Knave of Wands in this deck. And they were very different from you, actually. If you're the Empress, and I feel like you're the Empress, but they're like a lot of passion, and you're a match for that. You're much more mature than that, actually. This one is young, youthful, just a little wild. And that person was your Four of Wands. But there's some kind of balancing act that was going on in the midst of that. So almost like, I guess I feel like this person was so much, not badly much, but a lot. And it was hard to balance with them, hard to be yourself with them. And that this Four of Wands relationship with them was, really calling, really pulling you. And you regarded it. You sat back and regarded that. Yeah. And then I see this gesture. This is a gesture of responding to that. It's both guarded and vulnerable. It's both seductive and that arm up, I don't know. That's your recent past. So maybe this is where you got this Three of Swords from. It's quite a relationship that you got your heart broken in, my dear. If that's where you got your heart broken. Three of Swords, your heart's broken. You're obsessed with this. You cannot think outside of this pain right now. It is very painful. Let's see. Six of Swords. There is movement. You get the Six of Swords twice. It's in your reason for the reading. Are you moving now because you broke up with somebody? Something ended. It hurt. You're moving away from it. That's good. Good movement. You're sad though. It's a dark place that you're in. The Fool. Huh. New beginning. Red. See all that red? That is willpower. The Fool is really regarding death, regarding the ending. The death's head there. And that's, the Fool is beginning anew after an ending. And I want to congratulate you because you're going through this loss, this pain. Even though you're in pain, you're moving, Six of Swords, forward. You're moving to a better place. It still hurts, but you're still moving. You're not stuck. You're being very Chariot, Cancer. You're being a fool. And people around you might be thinking you're making a decision too quickly, but I'm going to congratulate you on that. You're moving forward. You're not denying your loss. You're looking right at it, right? She's looking right at whatever ended. But the Fool starts on a new journey. And you intuitively know that this is the right thing for you to do. The High Priestess. Look at you powerfully walking away from all that haunts you, all the voices outside of you. You are just going with your intuition. That's really powerful. Really powerful. I mean, it's almost like all the shadows behind her, like you're calling them with you. You are walking away with all this darkness. Wow, fantastic. Fantastic and powerful way to grieve. Okay, this is what the tarot wants you, one of the things it wants you to know. This Nine of Pentacles, right? I speculated that you or some other Nine of Pentacles, there's a message, something coming in. And since you have the High Priestess in the beginning, that reiterates this sort of intuitive knowing of something coming in. Cancer. Let's see. Wow. Whoever you are, Cancer, you're incredible. You're the Empress, you're the High Priestess. You are magnificent going through this pain. Wow. I kind of have a crush on you. I love, I'm a Scorpio, so I'm drawn to your darkness and you're very powerful. Woo! Okay, sorry. Unwanted affection from the tarot reader. Look, I'm blushing. Okay. Nine of Pentacles. Oh, the Devil. Nice. Okay. There's your darkness. There's addiction here, codependence, monsters. Not always. It's not bad, The Devil, I think of as definitely something difficult to face. Can be, despite the fact that you're this incredible, powerful person, this Three of Swords has cut you in a way where you question your worth. Nine of Pentacles is very much, she knows her worth. So is the Queen of Pentacles. But, you're more comfortable all alone in the Nine of Pentacles. And that may be correct. That may be the right place to be in because you just got hurt. And you're moving forward to a new life in a really powerful way. Not in denial of your pain, but very powerfully, just bringing it with you. But the cards also want you to be aware that the Devil, your doubt about yourself is what I think. That's why you have insomnia. This is coming at night. So let's find out more about it. Okay. The Stars. Okay. Good. The Stars. Card of Aquarius. Healing. Divine support. Another bird coming in. Several birds. Owls. Representing air. Aquarius is air sign. Messengers. Truth. intellectual. There's a lot of swords, and this card is really making me think of swords, feathers, and it reiterates this bird flying in here. I mean, we literally have bird flying in. Look at that mirroring right there. So that's, I thought that was important, and this says it's important. It's a very healing, divine support. And you need that when you're facing your devil. You do. We need the stars. It's a promise of wellness on the other side, as is the 10 of Cups. Whew. Okay. That is one of the true love cards. Emotional fulfillment with another. Wow. Again, you are so amazing. Look at you in that blue dress with that massive sword, that truth. You're your own hero. That dude's just in the background here. He's like staff. That's what I think. Like, you're badass on your own, my sister. Sister, brother, or other. Wow. Okay. I'm glad I went with I'm glad I listened and picked this deck. I love these cards today for you, my friend. You're a superhero. You got big swords, supporting you, and you're gonna fight the devil. It's going to bring you healing to do that. You're starting on a new journey, and by the way, you're going to confront the devil. You're going to the stars in one way, like she's taking care of the devil, right? She's got her big sword, and then into all this beauty and light you walk away in your blue dress, blue authenticity. Look at that beautiful day. And 10 of Cups, that's like something broke your heart in the past. Well, something broke your heart right now, and it looked like it was a 4 of Wands with this Knave of Wands. But you're the Empress. You're hurting. You're walking away from this very powerfully. You're 9 of Pentacles. There's something coming in the form of this bird to support you as you confront the devil. There's a lot of swords in this deck, but also like they represent truth. You're using truth. You're bringing light to the darkness. And you're helped. You have help from another. It could be divine, the person. There's some help for you in the form of this great bird. And you have wings too, like in these images. You don't really need, I'm confident of your capacity to handle whatever this pain is, whatever this devil. The devil's just a big liar that tells you that you should be ashamed or something like that, or you're not enough. You're just kicking that devil's butt. But right now, because you're in pain and you're losing some sleep. This is you. So I think what the deck wants you to know is not that you're confronting the devil. You're fully aware of how much pain and anguish you're in and how it's caused you to doubt your awesomeness. The cards want you to know about your awesomeness, that you are the hero of your own journey here. And you're going somewhere new, and it's beautiful. It's not at all dark. You're the Fool, and you're walking into this beautiful new day in your blue dress. You turn your back on all this darkness. But right now it's hard. Okay, yeah, there's your 2 of Cups. This is clarifying you as 9 of Swords with your insomnia. So you're thinking about this hot love that you lost, that broke your heart. King of Wands. Sorry, I'm just looking at this card a little bit. Yeah. King of Wands. Very alpha male. Oh, I'm not crazy about your 2 of Cups here that you just got your heart broken by. He's kind of like a control freak. He's kind of like a big, dark monster, and he's got you down on your knees. I don't like him. Good riddance, I say. Look, there's a sexy woman over there. You should go for her, says your queer reader. Wow, yeah, he's awful. Okay. Also, but there was a lot of sweetness with you too. There was some sweet love there with your King of Wands. This is keeping you up at night. You're just thinking about king doesn't have to be male, female, whatever. And the Six of Cups. Oh, no wonder it hurts. Six of Cups. This is a soul bond. But what happened is it got dark. Yeah, your person, your sweet lover, turned into a monster. And there you were in your Six of Cups state. Like, this is inner child connection, past lives, soul bond. That's how you feel. And then your person is, well, you know, they're not okay. So you're going back and forth between these sweet memories and the realization. The truth is it's better. It's hard to have this heartbreak though. That's what you're doing right now. You are just leaving. And it's taking everything to do it, because the devil's present and you're having to fight your demons to do this, and you're a fool. Somebody's telling you you're a fool. They're wrong, because you're the high priestess and you intuitively know what's best for you, but you're trapped in this obsession of this loss because it was a Two of Cups and a Six of Cups, you know, soul bond. But then they were not nice to you. Their identity required you to lose yourself and to be down on your knees, in chains. Like, they're so dominant. And it looks like from this image, like you weren't the only one. You know, there's two women here with this monster. It's hard to see him, but he is like, really, he's quite the king of wands. He's quite the alpha. That card really represents that beautifully. Or ugly. It's very ugly alphaness. Okay. He seems like the devil. But you know what? Don't worry, because you got a big ass sword of truth and you can cut through it. Right? You got this. Your sword is alive. It's like a veined sword lit with magic. Sorry. She's got quite the cleavage too. You're beautiful. You're powerful. You intuitively know what's right. You're the empress, you know. This person seemed like, I mean, no wonder it hurts, because there's a Four of Wands, Two of Cups, Six of Cups. Like, this is how they seemed, like magical and passionate, intense, young. And when they grew up, they didn't grow up to be a good partner for you. And that's what I see, that need to resist that when you're juggling on ice cubes, like carrying your precious self, your very precious body. I almost feel like you weren't safe in this relationship. The only reason you were safe is because you're amazing. You in your blue dress, walking off to this new day. That's what's happening now. Trust your intuition. Whatever you're leaving, it's a very emotional, deep emotional connection. It's painful as hell to walk away from that. Okay. There's somebody else waiting for you. Seven of Pentacles. Hanged Man. Yes, they are waiting for a change in perspective. Could be yours. Hanged Man is, you know, you hang there until you change your mind. It's an image of bondage in this deck, which I think is proper. That's what it feels like, being in bondage. And this is the other person. They might be waiting for you to get out of bondage. They're waiting quite patiently, right? This is them. They're so sweet. Watering the pentacles, the little seeds they planted patiently. And it feels like that right now because I'm a gardener. Like, spring's here, but it's still cold at night. And so all my plants just have these little buds that are just waiting to open into leaves. Some leaves have opened. The forsythia has bloomed, and now it's just starting to have green leaves. And I've even had a couple of flowers besides the forsythia. But for the most part, I, the gardener, am patiently watering because it's a little dry here. And, as I water, I say, April showers will bring May flowers. And so that's what's happening in this person. They are waiting for a change in perspective, which I believe is yours. They're waiting for you patiently to leave this monster, painful situation, and there's no hurry. They have strength. They have all the willpower they need to be their highest self while you go through this without them. So the strength card is about being able to master the beast in you, all of your sort of animal desires, and rise to your highest self. And that's what this person is. Clearly a very gentle person, and yet what I see is they have a great deal of passion for you, I think, Cancer. Three of Pentacles. There's an awkwardness between you for some reason. Look at that. Again, this emphasizes that you're attracted to... They feel like... Wow. Huh. Maybe they're waiting for you to change your opinion of them. I don't know, but they feel like a big dorky frog next to graceful you. They're like, durr. Aw, they're insecure. That's why there's a little stagnation and just passively watering, hanging. They have strength though, but their perception of themselves is that they're just a big awkward monster, and you're the Empress. You're this fantastic 10 of Cups here. Well, this is just a person. It doesn't have to be your person, but they're patient for you. They're very patient. That feeling, that's the feeling. So it's hard when your friend is grieving and you don't know what to say, kind of. That's what I think the awkwardness is. Yeah, but they're waiting. It's all over this. They're just fine with whatever you need to go through. They're a really good person in your life. Could be a friend, could be a relative, could be a sweetheart. There's a little sense that I have that it's a sweetheart because I see the Two of Cups in your advice. You're looking away from whoever this is to deal with those spilled cups, these losses, this Three of Swords, which it's going to take some time. So whoever this person is, if they're supporting you or they're in love with you or both, they need to be patient because you are not there, my sister, brother, other. Okay, Five of Cups. This is your advice. The Wheel. Yep. Divine timing. It's going to take what it takes before you turn around. Look at those cups. Before you get through this, just takes time. But you're supported, divinely supported. There's our bird to remind you, like, you have help. You have this nice friend. Or Two of Cups next. King of Cups. Yeah. Funny, the kings in this deck are slightly oppressive. We could think of her as the King of Cups. King of Cups is a card of Scorpio. Person who's emotionally mature, keeps their feelings to themselves, What's your advice, though? Sorry, like your person that's waiting for you, like once I get over into that energy, it's like a really powerful waiting feeling. So it's like I almost want to read their energy here. I feel like they're a King of Cups, but the way that you're aware of them, if you do have the High Priestess, so intuitively you're very connected to everything, and you're not afraid of darkness, but they feel oppressive to you, like, and I think when I look at this, like, there's they feel like your ex, they feel like another monster, and there's some distress about that. That's why you don't want to look at it. Hermit. Yeah, good advice. Go be with yourself and heal in this incredible magical cave of power and light. Yeah, and you're in this cave and you're looking at yourself, and that's what you need to do when you've been through a Three of Swords. I think it's excellent advice. You know, if there's this Two of Cups here, person, it's just real minor. It's really background for you because you really do need to heal. In time, you'll be ready to look at that King of Cups or that Two of Cups or, this other person who is waiting for you. You'll be able to look in time. They'll be there. You need to do you. Yeah, and that's the future is you healing. Four of Swords. Yeah, I can feel how weary you are. I feel like you need to sleep. Maybe you're going to be able to sleep. I don't know. I see why you're not sleeping. You're in the ever circling thoughts. Two of Cups. King of Wands. Six of Cups. Monster, lover. Soulmate. Monster, lover, soulmate. Match. The perfect match for me. There's long nights with that. You can fight that devil, though, the cards say. That's the devil. Kill it and walk away. In time, you will. In divine time. The future says, a new practical beginning. Yeah, I really feel like you're moving. Maybe split up with this King of Wands. Could be a Leo. Split up with someone and you're going to a new home, new job, new home. Yeah, she's just walking up that stairway. There's a lot of movement in your reading, Cancer. She's going to open that door and see what lies beyond it. That's your future. Healing and a new door, a new beginning. Still feeling the Three of Swords. That's natural. Still in pain. Yeah, this is a very significant, painful loss. And Magician. Magician, this is the one waiting for you. This is your new, there's a new person. They're very magical. Magician to your High Priestess. Very loving, patient. You're going to move. But they're waiting there for you, and they have an Ace of Cups for you, and you are still looking at your losses. There's their Ace. There's the Ace of Cups. This person is in your future. It's a very solid 3D future. You heal, you move on to this new opportunity, this Ace of Pentacles. You're still hurting, still Three of Swords there, and therefore you're back in the recent future. Like what we can see is, you're hermiting, so your back is turned to this Magician. This person, the Seven of Pentacles, is manifesting you. They're exerting a huge amount of patience and willpower. They feel like they feel like a dork. They're not though. They're sweet. They are sweet. Where's the page? This is them. Just standing there. It makes me think of a Three of Wands with their cup, their heart, looking out. And you are actually in this Six of Swords. You and your kid or your little ones, your dependents, your inner child are coming. You're coming. You're still in the dark. You're still sad though. Yeah. But they feel like a dork because you're not coming. They don't know what to do. This is the dorkiness. Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is not usually like this, but again, Sassy Scorpion shows me like that this is there's an awkwardness between them and you right now. They feel dorky. The Three of Pentacles is usually just like collaborating and building something in the 3D together. So that could be a part of why the Ace of Pentacles, when you're ready to walk through that door, that you're healing, you're going to Four of Swords. Whew. Cancer. What else we have here? Eight of Cups. Moving on from a place of spiritual, emotional unfulfillment. Two of Swords, a decision to make. Decision. You're at a decision point. So that tells me further. I saw here that you're going to be the Fool, and the Six of Swords is here twice. You're moving on very powerfully. And you need to. But there's a decision to make about that still. There's emotional fulfillment. You need to leave your situation, but you're still at the decision point here. So maybe you're still with this King of Wands, who's your Two of Cups, who's your Six of Cups, who's this asshole who's hurting you. There's some kind of, you're in pain. You need to leave, possibly. Very powerful, passionate, creative person, Cancer, who it's really hard for you to leave, but you need to because you're suffering, and you're able to. You have the power to do that. You're supported divinely, and should you choose this journey that the cards are really compelling you towards, there's a new beginning. There's pain, but you will get over that. And when you turn around from that pain, there's a Two of Cups. There's a new person who's been manifesting you, or who is manifesting you, who's just like loving and gentle and dorky, but strong. And, they're waiting for you, whether they know it or not. They're hanging out there in the Hangman. Which is waiting for new perspective. Theirs are yours. They're this little Page of Cups. Yeah. Honestly, like, you don't care that they're waiting, so you don't care. You've got so much that you're dealing with where you are. You don't care. You need to take care of yourself. I don't know why the cards are telling you that there's somebody waiting for you. Personally, I would find that to be annoying. But maybe you need to know that in order to have the strength that you need to walk away from what has felt like your true soulmate. 10 of Cups, 4 of Wands, 2 of Cups, 6 of Cups. Like, this is what you think you're in. Even though you're in pain, you can't sleep. Your heart is broken. You're in obsession around that. And this person that you've been with has been quite magical and captivating and spectacular. They're all in the Wands. Fire, fire, fire. So it's hard to leave. And so maybe the cards want you to know that there's somebody else that will love you better, who ahead. I don't know. They seem really gentle. They don't seem as spectacular as you are to me. But then they come up as the magician in the end. So I think they're more powerful than we realize. They're 10 of cups. I mean, they're a king of cups. That's a very powerful person, but they're very gentle and patient, and they feel like a dork. So maybe the cards are telling you that so you can have the courage that you need if you haven't left yet. I see you leaving like a fool, like a queen. But um, yeah. Oh, I feel heavy after this reading. I feel your grief. I feel your dilemma. Yeah, I'm sorry. It isn't an easy reading. Neither reading I've done today has been an easy one to carry. So Cancer, this is always up to you what you decide to do. Yeah, you have a choice, and that means you have free will. But if you choose to leave what appears to be quite painful, very passionate situation, you're going to move. There's something new or someone new after you've healed. And that is the story for you today, my friend. Have a beautiful day.